Going to the shops. I did the quick makeup. Okay. These ones are really... So I got this one and this one. Okay, so I got the mirrors, so I'm gonna put them together when we get home. I'm just gonna watch Star Wars and put my mirrors together tonight. I did some renovation in my room, and so this is the reason why I had to go to IKEA to get some mirrors. I wanted to do a get ready with me, but I didn't end up doing that because I was in a rush. So I was just talking and then my battery died, so I ended up purchasing another battery for this camera, which is really good because when my battery dies, I can always put another battery in. I've learned so much. For the last couple of weeks or months, I have learned about clothes, because I know when it comes to food, but it's just recently that I've learned about the clothes that we put on our body also do have chemicals. And so when it comes to cotton, this is cotton, but yeah, when it comes to cotton and silk, and there are some other material which is really good for us, it's natural, but when it comes to, there are some materials that are not natural, and so we got to be very careful, because those other things can also, unnatural material can also give us cancer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get rid of all of my clothes and I'm gonna start buying cotton clothes. So that's what I'm doing. I just want to learn, and I want to live healthy, and I want to change a lot of my lifestyle. I want to become successful in mentally, mind, body, spirit. I want to become successful in that materialistic things, because when you become successful, like when you take care of your mental health, everything outside of you works well. When it comes to your materialistic things, all the other things flows, but everything aligns well for you. Okay, so I'm getting ready for work. I just have a couple of things I need to do. So I'm gonna do some work on ROUHAN'S Beauty. I'm also gonna organize my calendar. So I'm gonna organize my calendar. I'm gonna do some planning and get everything done before next month. So today is the 12th. So yeah, this week I'm gonna do my studies. I'm gonna do some planning for this month. So I have only 3 weeks before the year ended, so I'm gonna do some planning. I have this. I'm gonna do some work, and then I have to also go to pay my rent, and I have to do some planning, just write down some goals that I want to achieve before December ends. Okay, so I'm gonna do some work. I'll be showing you guys what I'm up to and what I get done today on ROUHAN'S Beauty. Okay, I'm gonna get some work done, and so I'm gonna do some planning. With ROUHAN'S Beauty, it's a journey. It's not a destination. And so first of all, I'm gonna do planning, just setting goals to achieve every month, every day. For the next 3 weeks, I want to achieve all these goals. Course, I'll be studying Monday to Friday. I'll be studying. That is because I want to get everything done and out of the way. Okay, so far, the first thing I wanted to do is work on YouTube, because I don't know how YouTube works still. I don't know how they do their thing. So that's like, what I mean is, I don't know how they do like the intro page and stuff like that. So I want to do more studies on that. The next thing to do is working on pricing. We already have our price up, but it's just working on a couple of things for ROUHAN'S Beauty, like our website, and then do some flyers for advertisement. So there's a lot of work that I have to do on ROUHAN'S Beauty, just to get it up and running again, because it's been a while. Right now it's like it's just running at its own pace, which is a very slow pace, because I have studies and I have another work that I do, and I have all these other things that I do. So now that where kids are on school holidays, I feel like it's time for me to get a couple of things done. So next year I really want to tackle mostly, get a lot of things, just getting them done, get more clients and stuff like that, and just get ROUHAN'S Beauty up and running more. Because right now, like I said, it's running at a very slow pace, and which I'm not complaining. I'm grateful, because it helps me to get other things that need to get done. So yeah, I'm gonna write a little note to myself. Basically, it's to remind myself why I'm doing this, because the most important reason for my business is so that I can help others, people that needs help, where it be my family, or children that needs help, people on the street that needs help, animal that needs help. Like, this is what ROUHAN'S Beauty is all about. It's something that I love, and I enjoy, as well as gardening. I enjoy that, and whatever money I can create, get from what I love doing, I want to help planet Earth. So basically, just giving back to nature, helping animals. Too organic. Is it cold? Oh no, frozen berry. Now we're gonna go to another shop. My thing. Because I'll be doing my goal setting. You can do goal setting with me if you want. Goal setting for December, so that's what I want to do. I know. Because I don't think you should just I'm gonna do a quick ROUHAN'S Beauty update. Just talk a little bit about ROUHAN'S Beauty before I go cook dinner. And then I have to spring clean my son's room. In this week's vlog, I'm gonna talk about the logo and the color and the design. So when it comes to the logo, I designed the logo myself because I wanted it to be me. I wanted everything to be me. I don't know, by nature, I'm just a very creative person, and so I want this to be my work and my design, and I'm very hands-on when it comes to something that I that I'm creating, something that I'm enjoying. I started doing drawings when I was thinking of getting this thing up and running. I started drawing, sketching, and that was the first logo that I really liked, but there was too many things going on. And my friend, who is a graphic designer at the time, she was in uni and she was studying to become a graphic designer, and so I gave her, she said to me that she's gonna help me. If I want, she can help me put colors in, just so that we can see what it looks like. And so I gave her the first drawing that I did on ROUHAN'S Beauty Logo, and she put the colors in, and it looks so nice. But I just feel like there's so many things, like it's really nice, but there was so many things going on. So I started sketching again, and then I came up with this, and I think this is so classy, the logo. It's supposed to be the so yeah, it's supposed to be just like the R, not the B, but it's almost like it looks, it just goes, it's like the R and a B back to back. And so I just went with it, and I think it's so classy, and it's so simple and classy. And this is exactly what I want. I was looking for ideas on the background because I want it to be black and gold. Like, that was the thing I thought of way before I started doing the drawing. I want my logo to be gold, and I want the background to be black. So for my the inspiration when it comes to ROUHAN'S Beauty color came from artistry. So Amway Artistry, I was doing networking with Network 21. So I was doing networking with Amway, and so I'm always around a lot of, like, you know, mentors and a lot of successful people. And when I think about ROUHAN'S Beauty, I think of that environment. Like, that's what I vision, and so that's where my inspiration came from. I see how, you know, ROUHAN'S Beauty, the actual studio, I see how it's gonna look. I've already seen everything before I, you know, started working on it and started creating. So yeah, that's where the inspiration came from. This is a gold lipstick, and the writing is black, but with the other lipstick, it's black with a gold logo on it. So that's where my inspiration came from, black and gold. And I thought, you know, if it's black and gold, it goes with the makeup products that I'll be having, because I'll be having the artistry makeup products as well. So everything sort of goes. My uniform is black. You know, when it comes to Salon furnitures, it's black and gold. I have all of these things already, like, I vision everything. So that's where my inspiration came from. So when I go to shops, I make sure that I look for black and gold furnitures so that it goes with the Salon color. When it comes to the logo, I design it myself. I'm very hands-on, and so I like things to be done a certain way, and I have to make sure that I see it. So after, when I did the logo, my friend did the paint. She couldn't get colors in this bit there. There's this line there. She couldn't get, like, the gold bit, the gold in that little section. So she told me she said that she's gonna do the card yellow with black writing, because it's already black anyways, and so it's just gonna work for her because she couldn't put the gold color in there. And so she did that, and I took it to the printers, and they got the gold in, and I told them exactly what I want with the card. And so yeah, this is how they print it out. So as you can see, the name ROUHAN'S Beauty, I wanted this logo to be, I want the name to be a little bit bigger so that the logo sits right on top of it, but they didn't do it that way. Like, everyone thinks it looks really good, but I just feel like this writing here should be a little bit bigger, at least from here to here. So this logo sits on top of the name Rowan's Beauty. So this is yet to be done. I'm gonna get someone to do it properly this time. So this is the back of the card, and everything is written in with gold writing and black background. So yeah, so that's how everything came. Because when I thought of first of all, and I'll talk about this in another video, when I went into getting my set 3 in beauty, becoming a beautician is not something that I want to do. I just want to be a makeup artist. That's all I want. But when I started doing set 3 in beauty, the ideas started coming to me on maybe I should have a salon, so that I can, instead of just doing makeup, I can do other services in it. So everything just kind of flurried, just kind of go, and I thought, okay, I'm going to start working on my logo. And so that's how I came to, and everything sort of goes. And so everything, when everything goes and everything aligns, then everything makes sense to you. So I was sponsored by my mentors, my uplines. I was sponsored, and makeup is something that I love. So when I got introduced to Amway products, I was trying out the makeup, and that was the first thing that came on my mind, like the makeup. I love the makeup, I love the product. And so when I started thinking of doing a business, maybe becoming a makeup artist, that's when I thought Amway products will be the products that I'll be using on my clients. Because one, it's a very high quality products. It's natural products, natural ingredients. Not everything is natural, but it's so good. Even when I use it on some of my clients who have like asthma, people that have allergies, like when I use makeup product on my clients who have allergies, they never have problems with my makeup. And so that was a big plus for me. So I've always thought, like, if I start doing this, Amway's makeup is the products that I'll be using on my clients. I just feel like when I was doing networking, it's just a place, it's just that cycle in my life to go into so that I can learn and pick up some skills. That's how I feel, because as much as I love it and that I'm in that area of learning and being around positive people, my heart is always with makeup, like having my own business. So when I went to college and when I was studying set 3 in beauty, I always know that Amway products is the products that I'll be using. When I got my certificate, and when I started this whole thing, like, I knew I started purchasing this product, the whole idea of, creating my own logo. And so that's when the whole thing came. And I just feel like I had to go through that place to kind of take on the thing that I was supposed to take on. I just feel like it's so meant to be, because I was creating other logos, not a lot of logo. This is like the second sketch I did on Rowan's Beauty, and I thought this was like, this is it. Because when I thought about it, I don't want it to be all, like, I don't want a lot of things. I don't want it to be all fancy. I want it to be just simple and plain. And I feel like this is so simple, simple and plain and classy. That's the vibe I was going for. So yeah, the inspiration came from artistry. When you look at their logo, it's just simple. It's very simple. It's nothing too dramatic. It's very simple and it's so classy. So that's how everything came about. I'm gonna end this video. I don't know why it's not telling me the time, the details of this recording. What is... Okay, so we're at Bunnings. we just went to the shops and we got a couple of things. I went to did shopping, and then I got a couple of things. While I was there, I had to get a new SIM card that can hold a lot of videos because I have a lot, and vlogging is a lot of work. It's like a full-time job. What I'm doing right now is I'm in the process of getting cotton clothes. Like, I've learned so much. Like, I just recently learned about chemicals in clothes and which clothes are good for us and for our health, and so I'm changing all my clothes to silk, linen and cotton, and I think there's some other ones that is good for us. We got to be very careful. Like, chemicals is not only in food, but it's in products that we use, and it's also in clothes, so we got to be careful on what we put on. I bought some clothes. I didn't know that they're cotton, so I was so happy. And so I went to Kmart. Kmart has a lot of cotton clothes. I'm not too sure about viscose. I love the material, and I did look online to see if it's natural, but then it says it is natural, but through the process they do go through chemicals in them, so I kind of like hold back. But I do want to do more research before I can start purchasing the viscose fabric clothes, the viscose clothes. So we're at Bunnings, and we're gonna go and get some soil, and I need to get 3 big pot plants, 3 small pot plants. So this is the pot plants we're after. Oh my god. Garden edge as well, so I'm gonna get one of. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I love gardening. It's therapeutic, it's healing, because garden is natural, it's nature. We're nature, it's part of us, so this is why it's healing. Okay, so this is my outfit. This looks so divine. Alright, so we got some chocolate, and we're just gonna head back home. Okay, so I took my son to get some chocolate, and then now we're heading home. I should be doing my studies, but I'm gonna have a break. So we're back at home, and I'm gonna end the video here. Took my son to Chores to get some chocolate, so I had to like quickly get ready and put on my makeup. I want to upload 2 videos a week, so I want to do a weekly vlog and also a makeup tutorial. And yeah, while I do makeup tutorial, I'll be sharing some of my tips and some of my tricks, you know, on makeup for you guys. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish off my closet today. I'm gonna go to IKEA and get some more mirrors so that I can finish this section here. So I'm gonna go to IKEA. Just gonna do some vacuum and then go to the shop, so I'm gonna quickly get that done. I have to get this containers for Christmas, so 3 of these. Got a new chopping board. We're gonna get rid of the plastics. So I got chopping board. I'm replacing my plastic chopping board with wooden chopping board, and also 3 bamboo glass containers. And I'm gonna also get 2 of this and 3 of this. So these ones will go into my closet. When it comes to plastic, we are replacing plastic with wood and glass. Okay, so we're at Bunnings. Just gonna run in and get pot plants, and I'm gonna go get pot plants, 2 soils, and 5 bricks with 2 tapes for the mirrors. So bricks. Okay, so we're gonna go get the soil. All natural soil. So this is it. Feels like I come here all the time because when I vlog, I've been here. When it's school holidays, you sleep in. So I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit. Put it over there. So didn't get up to much today. Got up in the morning and went straight to do some gardening. I have like my plants are in pot plants. They're in pots, and so when plants are in pots you have to water them more often, because if they're in the soil in the ground it's a different story, but if they're in the pot plant it gets dry up very quickly, and so you have to water them. Like I water my plants like every day. So yeah, every day when I get up in the morning, first thing is give my time to myself, but today I didn't, and I haven't been for the past 5 days. I just haven't been giving myself the time to kind of sit with myself and do inner work before I start my day. So right now I'm just waiting for the clothes to dry, and I'm just watching a movie. Afterwards, I'm gonna go do some shopping, and then I'm gonna do my studies and do some work and do some planning. So yeah, just having a really nice relaxing one at the moment. And we're watching Mandalorian. It's actually very interesting. I'm never into Star Wars. My whole life as a child, like I always see the movie, like I watch HBO movies on HBO, and I've always like, I see Star Wars, but it never really interests me. When Star Wars came out, it never really interests me until, not even like, my son, he's into Star Wars, and I never really take note until 5 years ago when I went through my personal transformation. Is when I started realizing, is when I started seeing everything for what it is. And so now me watching, like when I watch Star Wars, I just get so into it. Anything that he loves, I find myself liking the same thing, which is crazy, but it's very interesting. You gonna pack your pram? You gonna pack your pram? Yeah, you need to get your pram, because we're gonna go away for Christmas. Yeah, you're gonna go on an adventure. Are you happy? So I'm just writing down a list of things to prep for Christmas, because we're gonna be away for Christmas.